Future.
Future.
A spirited Arkansas girl.
She was just so nice and just always real bubbly.
Nice to meet you.
Uses her looks.
Well, I'd love to go out sailing sometime.
To get what she wants.
Would he buy you whatever you needed?
Mm-hmm.
Her life takes a turn no one expects.
We're selling guns now?
Yeah.
Cops!
Ma'am, hands on the truck.
I didn't think I would turn 21 in prison.
Then one day,
You!
she snaps.
Hey.
And all hell breaks loose.
Give them to me!
No.
I never saw the knife.
Not all fairy tales have happy endings. When love goes wrong, a woman can do the unthinkable.
What the hell are you doing here, Paula? Slut! You take my boyfriend away from me? You're all news!
17-year-old Paula Maupins just polished off a bottle of whiskey.
I'm gonna kill you!
And for Paula, alcohol and heartbreak are a dangerous mix that will follow her through life.
You know, I'm done with you!
Paula and her twin sister Tammy grew up in 1970s Arkansas. As kids, the girls were constant playmates.
Sometimes I would go to see what they were doing, and they'd just be talking to each other, and I'd look back to times like that, and it just always brought tears to my eyes.
There was a lot of love. I was happy. My happiest times ever was before the age of 12 years old.
The twins idolized their brother Jeff, who is 3 years older.
He always watched over them. You know, he was always real nice to all of us, and he was like a big brother to us.
But all of this is about to come to a sudden end.
He was 16 years old, and he left the house, going to his friend's house.
My son was trying to pass another car. It killed him instantly. He was a good rider. It was just an accident. That was their brother. That was their friend.
It hurt her a lot, hurt her mother a lot. It just took a part out of her.
3 months after Paula loses her brother, her parents' relationship crumbles.
It just devastated my entire family. My mother went a different direction. My dad was the rock. He just steered us in the right direction, always told us the right things to do.
Paula feels like she's also lost her father. Dr. Casey Jordan is a criminologist who studies violent behavior.
Paula loved her dad. He was her moral compass. But now that her dad has left the family and her brother is dead, it's really just too much for Paula to bear. So much loss is going to have an impact on Paula, both now and in the future.
Hey, Paula. Yeah?
Paula puts all of her focus into high school and excels.
I loved school. I was a member of the student council. I had good friends.
Would you describe yourself as popular?
I hung out with the popular kids, yes.
I don't really want to go to student council. Everyone's really nice. It's so late. No, what is it?
She was a lot of fun. I mean, she was a lot of fun to be around.
Let's just go to class.
During Paula's junior year, she suffers another blow.
So I've decided to drop out of school.
What?
Her twin sister Tammy suddenly drops out and leaves home.
You're kidding. After everything that's happened with our family, I can't. We have a year and a half left. You're smart. I'm not.
No, you can't leave me here. I can't do my senior year alone.
She didn't finish high school.
I'm sorry.
I just bawled and squalled and squalled, you're leaving me, you're leaving me.
Paula loses her focus.
She was a very good student, but then she started going downhill.
That's because Paula keeps getting distracted
I have to go to class.
by a senior named Mike.
No, I have to.
What? It's just chemistry, right?
Yeah, but I have that big test today.
They started dating, and she fell in love with Mike.
You don't want to hang out with me?
Good-looking guy.
No, I have to go.
Oh.
You can see that they were meant for each other, as far as the boyfriend and girlfriend.
I like at your face. You're remembering it. Was it instant chemistry?
He was so fine.
The two are always looking for a good time.
We started just riding around, and, you know, it would always be, where's the party?
You want to,
No, I'm okay.
You've never... Really?
I feel like maybe Mike introduced her to smoking weed, and they drank a lot. Mike may not have been the best influence.
Paula used to love her family and school, but there's just no joy in her life now that her dad, brother, and sister, they're all gone, and all she feels is loss. She is a teen who craves affirmation and acceptance, and if she's not getting it at home or at school, she's going to fill that hole in her heart any way she can.
Soon, Paula and Mike are regularly skipping school.
Here, I got the door for you, too.
And before long, they drop out altogether.
I felt disappointed. I wanted better for my kids. I didn't finish school, and I wanted better for them.
But it gets worse.
He was breaking into people's houses and stealing TVs, VCRs, jewelry, anything of value.
So you're telling me Mike was a burglar?
Mm-hmm.
And he just kind of, I don't know, went nuts.
Will you please just sit out for me?
And then what?
You're my getaway driver.
It's not long before Mike recruits Paula to be his partner in crime.
I don't know, Mike, I'm really nervous about it.
What if I promise to get you something?
He was a smooth talker.
Okay.
I'm the type of person to believe anything anybody tells me. And I wanted to be loved. I was scared of getting caught. My heart was pounding.
He was a bad kid. It wasn't good for her at all.
What'd you get? Oh, wow.
Try it on.
Mike has just made Paula an accessory to burglary.
That was not the norm for me. And then it became the norm.
As Paula drives away, she gets a jolt from the adrenaline rush.
This is awesome.
Paula soon buys into Mike's mode of earning cash.
Easily 1,000.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna count it.
With the money they make from the sale of stolen goods, the young couple has big bucks to spend, and they burn through all of it.
I could do this forever.
Paula also embraces Mike's other habits.
Oh, let me get rid of that.
There is your gas money, your booze money, your bag of weed money, and you're set for the day. And then that night you do the same thing again.
It's been a long time since Paula's had any parental discipline, so her relationship with Mike is just one big experiment in trying to figure out how much she can get away with before she gets caught.
9mm. Shoots super clean, one of the most popular ones on the market right now.
Check it out.
Yeah.
After getting away with robbery for 2 years, Mike ups the ante and starts selling stolen guns.
I like that.
Mike, we're selling guns now?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Paula claims she had no clue.
What you got to get for it?
It was like freaking me out because I didn't know at the moment what was going on. I did not know.
You got money?
Yeah, I got money. All right, man.
Cool.
Mike!
As soon as he's giving him the gun and the money transaction, we were swarmed by the sheriff.
Hands up! Put your hands on your head, sir. Ma'am, hands on the truck. Sir, follow my voice. Take steps back towards me.
Paula's boyfriend, Mike, has just sold a stolen gun to an undercover police officer.
Mike!
Check the truck for dope, too. I think he's got some weed in there.
It was a sting operation.
It was scary because you get caught, bam, right there on the spot. And, you know, there is no, lying your way out of it or getting your way out of it. You're red-handed busted.
Got him? Thanks, guys. Good roll up. See what kind of goodies this guy in here.
My heart was pounding.
Here we go. We got one here.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna tell my mom? Why did he need me?
This guy's got a nice little part-time gig going.
Why involve me, you know?
Got some pot. Got some weapons. All right. All right. Take care.
Mike has family connections in this part of Arkansas. He and Paula are released within hours.
It was so embarrassing. I've never been inside a police car before.
So what? I mean, my grandpa gives me everything.
As long as his grandfather was alive, couldn't touch Mike.
The drugs and the guns, I'm not okay with any of this. Are you laughing right now? Because this isn't funny.
You really need to get a grip.
The two walk away from their arrest with only probation.
Paula was absolutely freaked out when she got arrested, but once she realizes that there's no real consequences for her behavior, she is conditioned to believe that crime pays, and this attitude is going to become a real problem for her down the line.
What are you talking about? Are you sure that it was Mike?
The arrest puts a strain on Paula and Mike's relationship.
Well, I knew something was going on.
Turns out, Mike's got another girl on the side. She drowns the hurt in a bottle of whiskey. And Paula proceeds to get completely hammered.
Whiskey made me want to fight. The combination of me and Mike and whiskey.
Is not a good mix. Fueled by the fiery booze, Paula decides to confront her rival. Her friend Blakely gives her a ride.
What the hell are you doing here, Paula? Slut! You take my boyfriend away from me? Are you drunk? That's the... I'm gonna kill you!
And I mean, they were fighting, and it was just horrible from then on.
You know, I'm done with you!
Paula was very heartbroken.
You can have him, the piece of... Are
you okay?
What are you all looking at? Why are you the show's over?
When she decided to get away from him, I was so glad. She could do better than that.
Paula also vows to stay away from whiskey.
I learned, you know, not to drink whiskey, period.
Now that she is free of Mike's bad influence, Paula has a real chance for a fresh start. Her decision to stay away from whiskey is a good idea, too. If she can just get herself together and stay on an even keel, she could totally reboot her life.
Still only 18, Paula moves on and finds work at a local bakery.
After they split up, she was just kind of on her own, trying to figure things out, and, you know, she did pretty good without him.
But Paula hates being poor and single.
Hey. Hello. Are you here to meet somebody? Yeah, I'm looking for JP. Yeah.
Before long, a friend offers a solution to both her problems.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
I'm the lucky one. Go ahead, have a seat.
Sure.
I was introduced to JP. He was 50 years older than me.
You look absolutely wonderful tonight. You know, I took the liberty of ordering champagne.
Oh, thank you. I love champagne.
JP has a taste for blondes. He's also rich and generous.
To our first date.
To a good first date.
The friend that set it up, she pretty much told me, he wants to go to dinner with you, and he'll pay you $100 to go to dinner.
Everything's good here. You order anything you want.
I mean, come on, 50 years older than you, that's like old enough to be your grandpa.
Yeah.
That didn't turn you off?
Yeah, it did, but, you know, he had lots of money, and that turned me on.
It's a fine evening, I can tell you that.
On the face of it, Paula and JP are a strange combination. She's 20 years younger than his own daughter.
Trying to get me drunk.
Yet, surprisingly, Paula enjoys his company.
JP was fun. He didn't act his age at all.
Well, I'd love to go out sailing sometime.
He had financial means to make the world go round and round.
I know she knew what she was doing. She loved money.
What a wonderful night.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Would he buy you whatever you needed?
Mm-hmm.
What you got there?
But Paula insists her relationship with JP is not just about money.
Dinner and flowers and just everything lately. You've been really generous.
Well, you're worth it.
No one could ever come between me and JP, because he was special to me.
And you're a whole lot more beautiful than those flowers.
Paula's making some very risky decisions here. By dropping out of school, she's left herself without the education needed to find a good job. And her relationship with Mike made her very accustomed to having a lot of cash around all the time. So she might tell herself that what she's doing with JP isn't officially prostitution, but in reality, that's pretty much what it is. It's lucky that she feels some affection for JP, but that doesn't change the primarily financial nature of their relationship. Paula's heading deeper and deeper into a life of crime at a very young age, and if something doesn't change soon, she's gonna be in some real trouble.
No matter how she feels about JP, Paula is still young and reckless. She takes full advantage of her new companion's offerings.
Would you look at this place?
Especially when he's not around.
Hey, what do you like to drink?
But don't I want to drink?
Oh, wow. Huh.
Paula stumbles on JP's safe.
We were looking for booze, and we came across it.
How much is he? It's gotta be thousands.
How much money was in there?
I have not a clue, but we didn't take it all.
Girl, you wanna go on a road trip?
Yes, I want to go on a road trip. Is he here?
Paula and her friend steal $8,000 and hit the road.
I found someone to drive us to Florida during bike week.
In the Sunshine State, the women live it up and blow through the stolen cash, oblivious to the fact that she's already been busted.
There's money missing from the safe.
Dad, I didn't take your money. There's really only one person who's been stealing from you.
If Paula took it, I would just soon let her have it.
He didn't care. I mean, I could do no wrong to this man.
But JP's daughter does care.
Yes, I'd like to report a robbery.
His oldest daughter is hell-bent on seeing me go down.
This time, Paula does not get off lightly. She's charged with grand larceny and gets a 5-year sentence.
I wasn't happy about it, but I thought, well, maybe this will teach her a lesson.
Paula spends her 21st birthday in prison.
I didn't think I would turn 21 in prison. I was hoping it would be at a good nightclub, you know, somewhere.
She uses the time to make up for her lost high school years.
And I got my GED. I've always turned negative situations into positive situations. Tried to do that.
So prison was a good lesson for you. Finally.
There was structure that I didn't have. I do good under structure.
So good that she's released after just 8 months.
Paula has finally done real time for a real crime. But the problem is, she only served 8 months of a 5-year sentence, and that sends a mixed message. She made the most of her time. She even earned her GED. Paula says that she's reformed, but will her new attitude have any sticking power?
She moves to Forest City, Arkansas, and finds work at a VA hospital and settles into her new life. She's making the most of her freedom.
We have 2 shots, please. Sure. You look like a vodka.
I'm like vodka, gin, whatever you want.
Paula easily makes new friends.
To the future.
Future.
I met this guy.
I think I'm gonna need a beer.
He was a college student. He was a preppy guy, you know, very well-to-do.
What are you studying? Mathematics?
Physical education.
Oh, I thought he was hot.
Come here.
So hot, Paula's about to get burned.
I got pregnant. He hit the highway. Mm-hmm. He hit the highway.
And left you alone, pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
At 23, Paula is about to be a single parent.
Hey. Yeah. Fix it. This is Brad. Hey, Brad.
She's introduced to 40-year-old Brad Hallman, a truck driver with a passion for motorcycle racing.
Yeah, regular's red hot. Put water in it lately?
I didn't know I was supposed to water the car.
Okay. Can I borrow your water?
I don't know what it was. Something just drawed me to her, you know. She was good to look at, you know.
Keep the radiator cool. And maybe let it set for a little bit. Don't take off too soon.
Sure. Well, thank you.
Oh, honey.
I just feel bad I don't have any cash on me.
Don't even, please. Come on. It was nothing.
Thank you. Thank you so
no doubt.
much.
Some water. You're a friend of Rachel's. It's fine.
Well, thank you for your water, and thank you for your help.
No doubt. I feel kind of awkward saying this, but I was wondering if I could get your number. We could maybe get some dinner this weekend or something?
Really?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
He was 40 when I met him. I mean, you would not have thought of me being with Brad Holman. Not at all.
I just don't see attractive women. I mean, Rachel's a beauty too, but she's already taken.
Under the circumstances, Paula's feeling vulnerable and grateful.
Alrighty then, should be fine.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
See ya.
Hey man, you told me she doesn't have an old man.
When Paula gives birth to her daughter, Amber,
Hey, Paula, I brought some groceries.
Brad comes to the rescue once again.
He brings a couple of grocery bags full of groceries. So that was, kind of impressive.
Her daughter was born, and I was just crazy about her.
Oh my God, what a little heartbreaker. Let me pick stuff up around her for you, jeez. I know I don't, but I want to.
So you're kind of stuck at home with this newborn.
Mm-hmm.
And Brad's bringing you groceries and cleaning up your apartment for you?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of seductive.
I mean, I saw how he loved her. That's when I started to fall in love with Brad.
Like lasagna?
That's when I saw this is a man.
The budding romance flourishes. Eventually, Brad moves in, and 4 years later, the two welcome daughter Leah.
Everything fell into place, and then Leah was born, and she just stole my heart.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Brad's a good father to both Amber and Leah. But it turns out, Brad's hiding a serious dark side.
What is that?
Brad was a druggie.
Truckers do this stuff all the time. It's really...
That's not an excuse. You don't get to come and do this in the living room. I just put the kids to sleep.
Brad was a good person in his own ways, but he likes to do drugs.
You should give it a shot yourself.
I am not going to give that a shot,
Go
Brad.
ahead, try a little bit.
No, I'm not going to. Do you think I care about that, Brad? Get out of the house.
Paula is really being tested here. That craving for security that Paula's had since childhood has not gone away. And now she might compromise doing what's right just to have a man who loves her.
Paula chooses to turn a blind eye to Brad's meth use, as long as he doesn't smoke around the kids.
She's getting worse at going to bed.
Well, you know what I like to do when I get stressed out?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I've been paying bills and keeping everything running and smoking this. I'm not gonna end up on Skid Row. Gives you a little jazz, that's all.
Paula's curiosity gets the best of her.
And then Paula started doing it.
Okay, yeah, will you do it for me?
Yeah, so don't put it to your lips just yet. Hang on.
I'd always said I would never try it
Heat it up first and get some smoke in there.
because I'd heard stories.
Hit it.
You've tried it and you like it, then you're hooked.
Makes you feel like electric.
And getting hooked is exactly what happens.
Whoa, okay.
Brad soon takes it a step further and starts selling drugs too.
I mostly sold marijuana. It was just to make money, basically. If I was trucking, I was doing okay, but in between times there, it was just hard to make ends meet.
In a throwback to her days with Mike, Paula agrees to help Brad. And the two begin traveling across state lines to buy and sell drugs.
I would go to South Texas and pick up the marijuana, and I made good money doing that.
And they do it while parenting two kids.
Well, whenever you continue the behavior and you don't get caught, then it becomes normal. And so it was a normal behavior for me. It became normal. That's all I knew.
It's tragic that what looked like a promising relationship with Brad has turned into such a dangerous situation, undoing all of the progress that Paula has made since prison. Brad and Paula are playing with fire. They are doing drugs, selling them, while pretending to be good parents at the same time. This situation cannot go on forever.
Hell, would it be in the dress and it doesn't even
Where's the pacifier, Brad? Where is it? I saw you pick it up.
Paula also knows the stress of their risky lifestyle is bound to boil over.
Keep my voice down!
He has anger issues anyway. I mean, just tear up everything in the whole house.
Don't you touch me, Brad!
She was always hell on wheels. She knows what buttons to push.
Stop it!
There was bad times. I mean, he used to beat me. I mean, beat me to a pulp.
He beat her up so bad that there was a place on her body that didn't have a bruise on it.
Even though the beatings leave Paula bruised and battered, Brad has a way of making it up to her.
Paula.
He would always bring flowers and lavish gifts and stuff after, you know, the fights.
I'm gonna change. I just want us to be a family again. I feel horrible. I don't know what comes into me.
Okay.
The kids actually kept us together, I think, more than anything.
Paula always gives Brad another chance. Less than a year later, they add to their family. When Paula gives birth to a boy,
Yesterday. It'll be a while till it fits him, but...
they name him Ford.
Can't wait to get that kid his own motorbike.
According to Paula, it doesn't take much to blow Brad's fuse.
You see my lighter?
No, you usually have it on you. You sure it's not just on top of
You
you?
didn't move it. I mean, like last night, you moved it somewhere. You're freaking
I
always
didn't touch
moving
it.
crap around. I don't know where the hell anything is anymore, man.
Are you sure it's not in your pocket, or I think they're matching?
Yeah, it's not in my pocket, Paula.
Okay,
We had some bad fights. I'm ashamed of myself for that.
You told me yesterday that you were gonna fix it. I bet you were high again.
But according to Brad, the fighting went both ways.
She was very violent. Sometimes it's like she's got a chemical imbalance or something, because she thinks that things happen that don't happen, you know.
I'd rather talk about the fact that you...
According to Paula, even the birth of their son isn't enough to stop Brad's outbursts.
Where's the money going, Brad? You broke the...
Finally, Paula can't take it anymore.
And you haven't even been doing anything but getting high in the living room!
I got tired of him beating me, and that's the only way I knew that I could get him. I went and saw a police friend of mine, drug task force, and I told him, you know, there's drugs, and if you want him, you better go get him. I'm sick of him beating my ass.
The police were after me anyway, so they were trying to pin anything on me to send me to prison. She just facilitated them with whatever they had.
That sounds like one of the strongest things you've ever done, Paula. Like you needed your situation to change and you found a way to change it. Because a man who's in prison can't beat you.
Right, but I don't have any kind of coping skills.
Paula has engineered an opportunity to leave Brad, protect herself, and get clean. She doesn't realize that this is only a temporary fix because Brad is going to get out of prison someday. What Paula needs to do is find the strength to stay away.
But she does the exact opposite. Instead of leaving Brad, Paula marries him. It's the only way he can see the kids in prison.
He turned his life around in prison, read the Bible, prayed.
And you're thinking, I need to give this man another chance.
Mm-hmm.
2 years later, Brad gets out of prison, and the Hallman family makes a fresh start. Clean and sober, they start a business installing mobility equipment for the disabled.
I just got off the phone with one of our clients, and they absolutely loved the installation you did.
Is that right? Was it Cynthia?
Yeah, it was. We're actually gonna go grab lunch in a little bit after I pay these off. You wanna join?
Of course.
Well, I just wanted to take care of my kids, you know, and make a good life for them. The handicap business worked out pretty well.
Finally, a legit business.
And making lots and lots of money.
We travel a lot in Disneyland and California, and then Disney World in Florida in the same month. Went to Key West for a while, and we had a lot of good times.
The family spends weekends at bike races, a passion Brad is passing on to his kids.
I raced dirt bikes till I was 29, and then I started road racing with a Camel Pro Series in the Formula 2 class, and that was all pretty fast. And Honda gave me a NS 250R, which was only 10 of them brought in the country. The rest of them were running the world championship overseas.
My dad was passionate about motorcycles and motocross, and he got me, my sister, and my brother, all three of us, into motocross. It would be a weekly thing or a monthly thing to go to Heber Springs to go racing, and we took the motorhome, RV, whatever, down there, and we had a great weekend.
For the next few years, the Hallmans build a comfortable life together. But according to Paula, Brad isn't able to stay clean.
Drugs. Drugs took over.
Brad? Brad, what are you doing?
What, I gotta report to you on everything now?
Yeah, we cleared you up, Brad,
It's no
and you know
big
that
deal.
too. Yes, it is a huge
You need
deal.
to get out of my face
I'm not
about
gonna
this.
get out of your
It's
face
fine.
about that. You know.
And I seen within a 2-year period, a total change in him.
Don't get to do that.
Dad!
Dad, Dad, did you hit Mom? Please don't fight. I hate it when you guys fight.
It would make me very angry. I just would scream and tell him to stop, and he wouldn't.
You do not get to do that in front of the kids, Brad.
He has 3 kids screaming at him, telling him to stop. I don't know why he wouldn't.
I shouldn't have done any drugs around her. Or I shouldn't have done any at all myself, but I didn't ever do any drugs around the kids whatsoever. All my kids are against the drugs, and they know what kind of problem it's caused, and they just don't agree with it whatsoever.
The family is sucked back into a cycle of drugs and despair.
I don't remember doing it, but they said I rammed her head into the refrigerator.
I had to get out or I was gonna die, and me and my children were gonna die.
Good girl. And you got out.
Mm-hmm.
You got your kids with you?
My kids are with me.
It's classic that Paula and Brad are back in their codependent cycle of drug use and domestic violence. Their business had seemed to offer some hope for a better life, but most drug addicts need professional help to get clean and break that cycle. Paula accepts that she can't cure Brad and now understands her life depends on making a final break from him. Paula is finally ready to make some real changes.
Paula and the kids move in with her twin sister back in her hometown of Hot Springs. She gets a job in a factory and tries to regain control of her life.
I'd help her out just a little bit, money-wise, till she, get really on her feet and everything, and she was doing real good, paying all of her bills.
For the next 2 years, Paula and her children thrive.
I was happy when she was independent and taking care of us, and we were actually really happy.
I just kept my faith, trying to relearn how to live. Don't need a man, take care of myself. It was just me and the kids.
Then, just when she least expects it, she meets someone new.
And I met Dave, and he was funny.
Hey, you dance pretty good.
Dave Vinson is immediately drawn to her.
Can I get you something?
Sure. Immediately I said, who is that blonde woman dancing on the dance floor? She's very vibrant, very outgoing, looks, and then personality attracted me to her very, very fast.
Yeah, I'm just here with the ladies, kind of having a night out together.
No boyfriend, huh?
No.
Dave's a charming salesman,
I'd love to give you a call sometime.
and Paula's buying.
Yeah. Is he different from, let's see, Mike and JP and Brad?
Oh, yes.
Just so happens I have a pen.
It just so happens I have a napkin.
I wish I would have met him 20 years ago. His personality were a lot alike in ways.
You think maybe you can bring the fixings for that?
Dave sweeps Paula off her feet, and their first encounter quickly turns into a whirlwind romance. The couple soon moves in together with Paula's kids.
Paula is happy and her kids are happy. She was determined to learn from her past, and now she's making good choices in the future. So after a lifetime of mistakes, Paula has finally arrived.
All right, so no, will you look straight forward? Thanks. Just trying to get this exactly the way.
We had 2 incomes and things were going good and we weren't exactly struggling anymore. And so we always just hung out and had a good time.
With a new man and a new lease on life, Paula enrolls in beauty school, something she's imagined doing since she was a little girl.
I thought that was something that she was really going to be good at because she has a good personality and she had been really good with people.
She was really happy because she's just really like a talkative, like sassy person.
Hey, babe.
Paula and Dave make a point of spending as much time as they can together.
Just enjoying the day.
Yeah?
You feel like a drink?
I'd love one.
The sun was bright, you know, so it was a warmer day. Sitting out having some cocktails, you know, and enjoying the day.
You're looking a little messy, gal.
We were drinking bourbon, and then we were consuming quite a bit of it.
Oh, I broke the chair.
Everything was great.
It's the first time in over 20 years that Paula has touched whiskey.
Where did the whiskey go?
Well, you drank it and spilled it.
I guess I'll just go to the store and get some more.
No.
Here.
No.
Yeah, give me the key.
No.
Did you two polish off a whole bottle?
Oh, yeah, if not another one.
You're drunk. You ain't driving anywhere.
You're not driving anywhere.
Well, I didn't say I was.
And I told her she was not capable of driving, in my opinion.
Listen. Shh. I'm just gonna get 2 bottles. 1 bottle for you. I'm gonna get 1 bottle for me.
No,
I'm
you're
certain.
not going anywhere.
Give it to me.
You're not going
Give
anywhere.
me
You're
the
drunk.
keys,
No.
Dave.
Paula was getting very agitated with me. I was very insistent not to give them to her.
Get in the house.
Paula isn't having any of it.
Get the hell in the house.
You like that car in the front yard?
What are you talking about? Of course you know
That
that.
nice shiny car.
Hey,
She threatened to hit my windshield with the car, and I didn't think she would do that. She followed through with it and took the bat and beat the windshield out of the car. If you were within a mile, you heard her smashing the windshield.
you calm down.
Fueled by whiskey and a lifetime of giving in, Paula refuses to back down.
You're not getting these keys. You're
Watch
done.
me, I'm gonna get them or I'm gonna do that to your face, Dave.
I just wanted my keys to my car.
Give them to me.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
So there was a turkey knife.
If I come back here and you're waving that,
So it's a turkey carving knife.
Yeah, and it was probably like this long.
oh!
Paula stabs Dave right in the stomach.
I never saw the knife. I remember feeling the pain, and I remember putting my hand over my shirt and looking at blood.
You don't get to control me. Give me the key.
It still was not registering what I'd done.
What's the matter with you?
This is very scary now.
Give me the keys or I'm gonna stab you again.
At that moment, I have someone in front of me I don't know.
There are your keys.
I threw the keys because I thought she was gonna stab me again.
What's the matter with you?
Paula's daughter Leah arrives home.
Dave was on the ground and I tackled her literally to the ground and I could only hold her down for so long because she was just raging. I've never been scared of my mom, but at that point I was.
He's bleeding.
Paula suddenly realizes the horror of what she's done.
We need to call 911 now.
But in her drunken state, she doesn't call for help.
Oh, we have to go. You have to get in the car, babe. I have to drive you there.
I said, let's go. I'm gonna take you to the emergency room and I'm gonna drop you off. I thought I could drive to the hospital faster.
I need to come with you guys.
No, Leah, you stay here.
I was in really bad shape and I couldn't wait on the ambulance. It's the only choice I thought I had at that time.
Oh my God.
But Paula's in no shape to drive.
How fast are you driving?
I had my flashers on. I was going over speed limit and going in and out of cars. At this red light, I went around a car and I fishtailed. And I hit another car.
No problem. All units stand by.
We hit a couple of cars. I don't remember how many, or one or two or what. It was a pretty good little wreck.
Luckily, the passengers in the other cars are not hurt. Dave is rushed to the hospital.
Within less than an hour, I've been stabbed and in a car wreck. This was the craziest hour of my entire life.
Dave knows all about Paula's history of drug abuse and domestic violence. As he's lying in the hospital with a big stab wound, he's probably wondering if it was a huge mistake to ever get involved with this woman.
Paula is arrested at the scene for drunk driving and later charged with felony domestic battery for the stabbing. Fortunately for Dave, the knife missed his vital organs.
And I had on a big, heavy flannel shirt. That's probably one of the things that saved me. I wasn't gonna forgive her for this. I was not. I was done.
The case is dismissed when Dave refuses to press charges.
I don't even know where to begin, really, about the other day.
Something made me realize that it wouldn't happen if she hadn't been drinking.
It's okay.
That was the issue.
Let's just go home.
Do you have any idea how lucky both of you are? If Dave had died, where do you think you would be?
I would be in prison.
How did Paula end up stabbing the one man who was always so good to her? Was she symbolically striking out at that ex-husband who had abused her? The answer is probably a lot more simple. Paula was just really drunk and doesn't like being told what to do. That stabbing, however, was a big wake-up call because she really could have killed Dave.
Today, nearly 3 years after the stabbing, the couple is still together.
I love her, she loves me, and this was a mistake, and I was probably as much to blame, in my opinion, than she was.
Oh, did you make this from the women in the front yard?
I did.
I don't think I'm in any danger.
I don't ever want to have to interview you from a prison.
I know, but I wasn't in my right mind because I was under the influence. I love him and I'm sorry. And he knows that I am. He knows it. That wasn't me.